Why did this one guy get the twig treatment right through his Oh my god, you poor boy! Everyone else, I mean, they got it rough, but at least they got to finger each other in death and everything, and they were all just having a nice little corpsey orgy. You got poked to oblivion. I mean, maybe that was all part of it, but fucking Christ, man. Guess you were like the only one who resisted. Though, I imagine if I was being chewed on by some kind of corpse lady, I probably wouldn't take it too kindly. Chivalric choses, I will never know how to pronounce that, as you guys can tell, I change it every time. But that's fine, right? How did you... There's blood all over this fucking rock. Why? For what possible reason? I guess... I don't know if they were dead before they got here. I don't know if they're sort of eaten alive. I don't know why she specifically was caged and no one else. It can see me. I just wish I could see it. She's bleeding. She is straight up just leaking all the time. It doesn't look like she talks. It's not mad at me, though. Neither is he.
This isn't what it looks like.
Maybe I can do a little bit of convincing, huh?
I'll admit it. I tried to bring her back from the grave.
And you so very succeeded.
Have you never been in love?
Dude, I've got amnesia and everyone else turns me down. I don't know.
I think she's hungry, and you'll make quite the feast. Safe travels.
Oh, she's horrible. Okay, well, she's dead. Ow! Ow! Ah, I did! I have paid so very much! I paid more money than I ever even knew I had. Fucking hell, you can have all my 2.5 billion. I'm leaving. Or million? Whatever the fuck. Yeah, I've not reached 1 billion. I imagine it's very impossible to do that. But still, I love it. It just calls them the Morkans, as if it's some kind of horrible, fucked up sitcom. Come on, come on, come on, one more! Is he corpse? Oh, he is absolutely corpse. God damn, that was close. Gold coins, this thing, his key. Where's your wife? Ooh. Oh, dude, why would you even bother bringing her back? You can do better than that. Fuck me. You are a glorious lad. I can't even show your face, but goddamn, that stash, dude, that stash was invincible. And you settled for that. You could have brought back any corpse, or, you know, gone after someone living. That would have been a bit more wholesome and something I can get behind. But still, dude, you made a big goddamn mistake. What do we got over here? Oh, shit. I mean, considering she was supposed to be, like, chomping them all down, it seems like she treated them, like, most of them were just tortured. Most of them were just straight up, oh my god, she escaped on her own. Why didn't you do this forever ago? And just, you know, win, kill them all, whatever, anything.
Alive and uneaten. It was lucky that you showed up when you did. I must say.
Yeah, I did have like 400 other side quests to do, so I was kind of weighing it up, but...
handle a necromancer of Morkan's power. I will remain behind, attend to the village. You should report to Savant Engar as quickly as you can.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm a demigod, and he sucked quite a lot of ass. He can only kill me once, and I didn't even try when I beat him the second time. Meteorite is just, it's unfair. Scholar Arcana. Oh, excuse me, that was gross.
It's a powerful force that can be abused, as we've seen.
That's it? You were like, I will give you my life story once you get me out of here. You gave me a sentence that means nothing.
I got my work cut out for me repairing the damage that Patrick Morkan did to this village, but I'm glad to be here at least.
That is not a life story! What is the Rathir chapter? What the fuck is this? Oh, the chapter as in our group of Arcana boys.
It's the main
Interesting.
base of Scholia Arcana in the Feylands. Sometimes I miss city life, but I feel like I have a duty to this town.
It's over. What more do you have to do? What are you going to be able to study down here? I guess you'll be able to figure out what magics he used, but it's not like we ever want to replicate. What the fuck? Okay, never mind. I thought you were a lot more twisted and shattered to endless pieces than you actually are. I thought one of your legs had basically entered your ass in all the wrong ways, but no, it's just stuck in the floor. Fair enough. I mean, it's still horrific. Just way less horrific than I expected. So, let's make our way out of here, shall we? Oh, so even if I'd managed to break into here, I probably wouldn't have been able to open up that, huh? That a Patrick Morgan's house, and I think I've already taken everything from here. I don't think there was anything else locked off. I mean, I probably should have suspected something from the happy little Skelly over here, but he just looked way too cute. Look at this dude. But hey, Bone Bitch, I found you a little friend. Perhaps even way more than a friend. It's probably made of plastic or something else gross, and its eyes are way even more soulless than yours, which I never expected. But at least they've got a winning smile, and what could be sexier than that? I'll leave you two to get to know each other, and I'll see you guys real soon, once the horrible clattering of bones stops in my ears. Alright then, now that Bone Boy is finished boning, oh, I know I have absolutely transcended human comedy. I have become a living god. But yeah, now that that is over and my ears have been purified once again, let's see what else there is to do around this. Oh, it's you, Corporal Marston. Do you think I can actually talk to you now?
Despite Lord
we can.
Passing, we remain vigilant.
What a glorious fucking SoundCloud rapper tattoo you have. I do find it adorable that the vast majority of elves, unless they get the angular face type that I have, they all just look like babies with facial hair and really angry muscular necks. It's really strange, because elves, normally, that's sort of a very human trait. In fact, that's a very human face, if they weren't, you know, grey as all hell and ears that could literally shank a man in the jugular. But other than that, you look like a very human boy. Like, if I just replace the color with pink, you know, like skin color, you know what, if I remember to do that in editing, I will chroma key your face and just see how human you look, because I'm quite intrigued. But, yeah, talk to me about things. Who the fuck is Corporal Ivar?
And Ivar is dead?
Who?
Be told, I didn't think Ivar would turn up alive. And that Conovar, he was
Conovar, yeah, I remember.
Nasty piece of work.
Conovar was the leader of the Freemen. Ivar, though? Who? I don't remember doing that. You never sent me on a job. I've never even been able to speak to you until right now. And look at that disgusting lazy eye. It looks like your eyes are actually bleeding as we speak. What is happening to you? You are stained.
I haven't been out of Melaglir in a long time. I wonder what the rest of Kandrian is like now.
Dude, your village is 3 houses. How have you not gone insane? What have you even got? All of your houses are so barren. It's not like the Vidya Gams have been invented in the year, what, like 1200 or whatever the fuck, in the fantasy land of doom known as Amalur. What are you doing all day? Just wandering around, being a big sexy elf man, pretending you're a god even though there's nothing here, and that I was the one who saved the fucking village? Whatever, sure, you might want to leave now. I mean, everyone knows that you didn't do your job, or are you just gonna take credit for everything I did? Because I'm a good boy, and you bad boy. But anyway, Lord Kandrian.
I'm shaken by the news of his death, but my duty is unchanged.
Wow, you did not sound shaken in the fucking slightest. That took you like a whole 2 sentences. Whatever, Melaglir.
God, this fly-speck village would have been lost to the Tuatha long ago. You'd think they'd show a bit more gratitude.
Well, which is why I fucking went ahead and murdered him. I probably did a good thing, right? Except no, because of course I didn't. And the new guy is gonna make no difference whatsoever. He doesn't seem to have... doesn't seem like he sent out any new patrols at all. This place seems just as fuckalized as everywhere else. But I mean, this is the only one he was bothering to defend. Maybe if I go to Eiton, I'm now gonna see that there's a little bit more defense. Is there another village in this place? Lucky Mines, Sky Crown, Variki, Tulan. I mean, none of these are villages. This was the only one that he could have even bothered protecting. I imagine Talarain is under someone completely different. So what? We killed this dude just so he'd protect this one village a bit harder? That was not worth it at all. Oh, I'm a bad man. Like an extremely bad man. That was not good. What do you want me to do? No, not there. Return to Savant Engar, who I can only surmise is probably all the way back in Moon Camp? No, that is not what I expected. I imagine you to be... Actually, where do we find you? I don't remember where we first originally spoke to Scolia. It was before we came to the plains. Glandara? Odoath? I mean, I need to go back to Helmgard. Maybe it's somewhere close to there, but I don't think so. I'm honestly completely lost already. All I know is I have shitloads of things to turn back in over here. And maybe the dude just has gone to Moonkeep for some reason. Or Moon Camp. I will never be able to say words right, okay? We have established this. It will always be the way. So let's just go ahead and talk to Henrik.
What brings you to Helmgard?
I took like 40 missions from you in case you haven't fucking noticed. The Mulrain contract is done. I don't even know what I did.
Then. Good.
Oh yeah.
Nasty thieves, them kobolds. Here's your gold then.
Shit! I never read them! Alright, we'll be Googling those very, very soon. I forgot that I only read one. And I kept saying that the whole mission, like, oh yeah, I really need to read these. Oh yeah, I really need to fucking read these. Well, I never fucking did I? Genius. Grinning vein.
Drove up lucky mine. Well done. Real Warsworn work, that. And here's your gold.
Sacred Tract, Amalur. I don't know why I would now ask this. I mean, we've done all of them. Oh yeah, I need to turn in the armbands to the dude in Eiton. At least I think he was in Eiton. Vikreth and Arilla. Oh, they're all the same? They're all the same. Which is strange, considering why the fuck would we need 5 of them? We might as well have just left the rest on the kobold. Also, what could the kobolds ever possibly want with that shit? It's basically just religious text. Fine. Questioning things in this world never really seems to go well. Or at least now that we're in the plains, everything seemed to make perfect sense in Daelentarth. Like, even the contract boards were really, really well interwoven with basically everything, and I was in love forever. But now that we're in the plains, it's a little bit more clunky. And that's to be expected, don't get me wrong, but it's still a little bit frustrating. I've never been to Lljosalfar properly. Looks like I've never even really been to the top of Forsaken Plain properly. So that seems like a very good idea. Let's make our way there now. I'm gonna go local map just to make sure I'm not being completely stupid. I'm not being completely stupid, and there is a Tuatha spy like right there that I never bothered dealing with. Aren't I an absolute genius? At some point, I kind of want to return to Daelentarth just to make sure that I've sort of activated every single like blip on the map and everything and cleared all the fog of war. Because I feel like I've probably already missed like 1,000 side quests. And that's oh no, that's a thresh. And since I absolutely adore the side quests in this game, I think I probably want to 100% it. Or at least 100% it to an extent that doesn't compromise my character's morals and everything. Because I really hate like having to do really bad things as a good boy. Or in contrast, if I'm doing like a naughty boy playthrough, then if a mission only really has a good outcome and you can't spin it as bad in any kind of way, then I also feel like, why the fuck am I doing this? My boy wouldn't do this. But then obviously I do have just my full-blown 100% playthroughs, which is probably this one, to be honest. I haven't really built my boy up to be role-played in any kind of way. I haven't given him a tragic backstory or anything like that. And to be honest, I kind of like that, because my character doesn't know who he is, so neither should I, right? It's the Amnesia backstory, the Amnesia origin story, whatever the fuck you call it. The game starting out with your dude being stupid doesn't really give you much room to, RP in that matter. You can sort of, like, headcanon and everything, and you can sort of choose who your boy will become, but there's no, like, room for backstories and everything like that until your character eventually remembers his backstory. Or sometimes, and probably in this case, since it seems like that's just not happening, your character ends up remembering it or something like that.
Strangers out in the wild. It's a bad habit, to be sure.
So is being an absolute
I was a
bitch.
seamstress who made nets for the coastal fishermen. My hands may be callous, but they're strong.
Not strong enough for me,
What
lady.
kind of question is that? You want to know about the Tuatha? Go back to Tawili. Gaze at the fire.
Oh, Tawili is that fucked up, huh? I guess that's where they're coming from. Yeah, but you're sorta making that fucking happen, aren't you?
What was I supposed to do? The Tuatha will sow terror far beyond Twili to the depths of Dalentarth if they can. I only did it for the money, but I will never do it again, you have my word. Spare me, please.
If you promise me that you will never tie another willy for as long as you live,
Bye.
then yeah, I guess you can go free. Bye. Nag Fendar, whoever the fuck that is. Treasures of Kuln, a wedding ring. Got all sorts of weird shit going on over here, and I believe that's probably the last spy? Yeah, which means there's a whole other village that I just sort of left behind. I don't remember if I turned in the quest for the leader here. Clearly not. But also don't really know what you asked me to do. Let me find out real quick.
I would go to Bitter Cove
God, I have
myself if it
fucking
weren't so
hair in my
dangerous.
face. Hold on.
Not even Erlich, my
There
loyal
we go.
sword, could muster the courage to brave its depth. Goodbye.
Oh, you're the one who wants the treasures. So I guess you can just be rich enough to build something that's a little bit more than a clump of dirt on an ancient crumbling pillar. Good for you. Good for you. You guys seem to be doing really goddamn well for yourself. I'm sure your mother is proud, buddy. That's where the treasures are. That's where this wedding ring lives. I think I'm gonna go grab the wedding ring first, because it seems like it's gonna be the easier thing. And then we'll delve into the depths of hell soon after. There we go. I can't believe I forgot this place exists. The plains, they're not as big as Dalentarth by any fucking stretch. There's still so much going on, so much to enjoy. Oh no! They were having a little sing. I hate killing them when they're being adorable. Even if they were doing a group teabag of this ancient rotting boy. Okay, maybe I don't feel so fucking bad. God damn! Signet of the Gladiator, always amazing. Gladiator gear is... oh, it's so good. I think I'm still wearing one of my Gladiator rings, so I might actually double up, depending on how good my other ring is. I'll have to test that out. The amount of times that the fucking sweet spot is on the far left, directly in the middle, on the far fucking right. It's so weird. I don't know if there are only a few set positions they can be in, or if it does just choose somewhere completely random. But, like, more often than not, it is one of those three. It's really strange. Alright, let's have a look at accessories. Signet of the oh, I already have a Signet of the Gladiator. That's like 20% extra damage. It does exactly the same as Band of the Gladiator. I don't know why it gets a different name. The Crystalline Band. It's basically the reason I never run out of mana. Ah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do even more damage. I don't care. If we end up really, really needing that mana again, or stealing mana becomes very, very necessary, I mean, I'm not going to get rid of it. And hey, look, you've already got a lovely little grave for yourself. All we need to do is rip open that coffin, which is probably a horrible thing, and pile you on to the poor boy who just wanted a nice, happy burial. Who was that for? Oh, it was a contract? You know, the one that I was fucking just at? Okay, fantastic. Oh, my hair is like constantly in my eyes. Give me a second. No, my eyes, like my face. It's making me an itchy boy. There we go. Sorry about that. Where do we want to go next? Bitter Cove is like right there. But there's so much to explore, man. The Shrine of Teardon. We got this entire place up here, and that's probably going to link up. What's this area called? Forsaken Plain. That's Moraine. I've been there, they definitely don't link up, but it feels like I'm missing something. Eiton, Ron Farm. I know I need to go back to Eiton eventually to turn in all those armbands. I don't know if the armbands are taking up an inventory slot, but if they are, then I'm gonna fucking cry because I've had them on me for so very long, and I've been so fucked out of inventory space for like 1,000 times ever since I started collecting. No. I'm not dying. I'm not dying here. I just got that fucking ring back. Oh, I love you so much. Wait, that wasn't even you. What the hell did I get XP for? I didn't kill anyone. Unless someone I set on fire like 5 hours ago. Literally only just succumb. Only just sucked cum. Which is exactly what you gotta do right before you die. It's my ancient ritual, okay? There you go. I didn't realize that it tries to keep people away from you with that spinning... What the fuck? With that spinning little flame that goes around. I only just noticed that. And I'm a bit in love with it. That is the best thing ever. There we go. And it's the first level up of the session. which I feel like we should have got ages ago. I can't believe we're only leveling up like once or twice per session now. Especially since I'm turning in like so many fucking side quests, you'd think it'd be left and right all the fucking time. But no, it's kind of really, really rare. Stealth will take up to there. Because I am really enjoying trying out stealth now. I guess I could get the Sphere of Retribution to be pretty good. Or I can make my summon half decent. Excuse me. Winter's Embrace is also an option, but it's a shitty option. Persistent Cloud of Ice. That just does no damage. Like, why do you exist? Unless you can get it, like, doing 200 damage a second, I might as well just keep slamming down the ancient fucking hellfire from above. Right? And Tempest and Meteor. One of them actually being fire, one being something I haven't really come up with a word for yet. I mean, it's lightning, but still. I think I'll just make my boy extra powerful. I don't really care about it, but it's all I can think of. Wow, what a boring level up. I was excited to get like a totally new attack, but the only totally new attack we have available sucks, and I have no desire to use that ever. Ooh. Just something to absolutely slaughter Niskaru with. I don't know why the hell a troll would have that, but trolls are like not civilized giants, right? But they can have their own clans and everything. They have brood mothers and people they're loyal to. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it seems taking off that, lovely, lovely ring may have completely crippled me in terms of mana regen. This isn't the worst idea ever, right? I mean, it's fucking bad, but it's not the worst ever. I'm sure we'll be fine. It's gonna take me ages just to regen that now. Yeah, I don't think I'm happy with that. I might need to switch back, but I love the extra damage. I almost can't resist. I'm a sucker for just murdering everybody. Man, this series has given you so many sound bites that would definitely get me locked up. The amount that I just enjoy the viscerality of the combat just makes me sound like a complete psychopath out of context. And probably in context as well. Let me turn on my LEDs real quick, because it just got very fucking dark. UK weather is very strange at the moment. There we go. We just went from like the most painful summer I've ever endured in my entire fucking life, like above 40 degrees nearly every day and just so much humidity. I was falling to pieces, and it's now like the day after we had like one of the hottest days of the year. It was like 43 degrees. Everyone was melting because we Brits are famously made of goddamn snow. Uh-oh. Yeah, and like the day after that, it just immediately became below freezing. It started snowing in random parts of the UK. What the fuck is going on, man? Global warming is absolutely terrifying. There we go. I love the wiggly fucking ragdolls. I don't understand why you do what you do, but I love every single moment of it. Maybe if you all attacked me at once, you might stand even a borderline fucking chance. Actually, to be honest, you're better off being so very split up, because at least a couple of you will get to live like 5 seconds longer. If you all charge in at once, I could just do that, and you would all die instantly. Isn't that a lovely thought? What do we got around here? They really bigged this up to be... Whoa! Where did you come from? I mean, it still doesn't matter. You're still gonna die so very easily, because I'm gonna call down the meteorites, because you deserve extra... Wait, are you gonna live? He didn't even live! He was all the way over there! And he still goes down immediately. Oh, you poor motherfucker! That didn't seem to do nearly as much damage as I expected, though. I'm dead. They fucking got me. Oh, I'm not dead! Okay. Oh, I could have sworn I saw my fucking health go right down there. Ah, I was about to fucking cry. At least not one of those that sort of juggles me back and forth between each other. I absolutely despise those traps. Just ones that go off once and then are done forever. I can deal with. Shit that is just basically abuse for every single player? Yeah, I'm not down for that. That mana regen is killing me. I don't even think my ring used to give me mana regen. I think it just gave me... Oh, shit. Can I now just trip the wire without worrying? If I've already turned that off. That's so very pathetic. I don't think my thing used to give me mana regen. I think it just gave me mana steal. So basically, as I was murderizing people, and it was like a 15% chance. So if I hit like, let's say, like 4 people at once with a single lightning attack, I had an above average chance of just getting all that mana back. And then I can do it again and again and again, and then and if you hit on multiple people, you get more mana than you ever even used back. And it's so good. Dread Scale though. Is Dread Scale superior to Prismere? Because that seems incredibly hard to believe, but honestly, I have no idea how, like, the different armor tiers work in this game. Prepare to all die at once! How much damage does it do? Well, that one poor motherfucker took 4k in the face, so that's nice. I feel like I never let the music shine. It's so sad, because it's fucking Grant Kirkhope, dude. He's a goddamn industry legend at this point. And I just it never gets a chance to really make an impact, because every combat encounter, you're smart if you end it instantly. As a mage, anyway, maybe anyway, not any may, that is not a word. As a mage, anyway, like, it's just smart to end fights as soon as possible, because you are very squishy. Maybe if you're a warrior, maybe if you're a big, meaty, solid lad, then maybe you do get to stay in combat just a little bit longer, but for one, it's amazing to just AoE everyone to shit instead of using your actual weapons and doing slow boy damage. But you also genuinely do need to if you want to survive. That's kind of a shame, because I love Grant Kirkhope, and I feel like I'm just sort of getting generic fantasy vibes from this soundtrack, instead of potentially a much more stylized, sort of personality-filled, just glory boy. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but we're going with that. Like, because Grant Kirkhope is such a talented man. Like, he's done some incredible soundtracks, done some incredible stuff that isn't even soundtracks. I'm a big fan of the guy. But this is genuinely, as much as I love Kingdoms of Amalur, not even close to his best work for me. Like, it does just sort of sound like generic fantasy music for the most part, which is, or at least it can sometimes delve into that territory. And that's not to say I don't think it's really good, because I do. I think the music in this game is beautiful. But it's not distinctly Kingdoms of Amalur. It's not distinctly anything. It's not dark fantasy, it's not high fantasy. It sort of just sits in the most easy, normal, not generic, but it could be described as generic, you know? And it's sad, because Grant Kirkhope is better than that. And I don't know if it's just because I never let the battle themes get a chance to play out. Even in, like, big fucking boss fights. Even the boss fights only last, like, what, a maximum of 20 seconds for me. The one boss fight that has ever lasted ages, and to be fair, had an amazing theme, was Anakatos. Had an amazing fight theme from what I remember. And that lasted, well, I was probably in there for like an hour straight, just wailing on the dude, hoping for something to fucking change. So yeah, I guess it is just the combat's fault, to be honest. Like, the soundtrack is a bit at odds with the gameplay, and it does the big fuck in that regard, because you just don't get to experience the soundtrack in its full glory.
The talisman of fate and entered the marsh. This craven arena, a place of life and death. The winds carried the songs of the dying. The mire sucked the bones of armies below the sea level, and the mist shielded the eyes of your ancestors from the horror as the two armies clashed.